Hey guys, Alex here, and you are looking at the front of my Lego City, and you'll notice that it's strung out with several different types of Lego vehicles. In this video, I'm going to go over the evolution of the Lego City car, things that have changed over the years and decades, things that I like, things that I don't like, and kind of see the trend of where Lego is going and what we can expect in the future. We start here on the far left. These are the oldest vehicles that I own. This particular vehicle is a Lego ambulance from the Emergency Treatment Center set that came out in 1987, I believe. So this is the oldest Lego City car that I own. And it's a very basic structure. And next to it I have a couple of very tiny compact cars that came with the Metro Park and Service Tower, I think in 1988. So these are very, very older cars, and these have the 4x7 Lego car chassis at the bottom that these are based off of. And I think it was about 1983 or 84 that Lego kind of came out with these type of wheels and base for the Lego car. And over here, these three vehicles are more truck-based. The fire engine, I think, was 1991, so this is kind of the beginning of the 90s here. This is a cargo truck from the one of the seaports, and this Octan Gas Tanker was a set by itself. I think it came out in 92, if I'm mistaken, or not mistaken. So these are kind of the originals I want to show first, the beginning of the evolution. So these are the truck sizes, and these are the car sizes. 5 vehicles right here are what I'm focusing on next. These are from the early, mid, even late 90s a bit. This vehicle in particular is from the Octan gas station from 1992. I'll show you this because it's got the hardtop going on, and it also has the 4x10 car chassis, and it's very prominent for a lot of vehicles in the 90s and early 2000s. So pretty cool. And also this vehicle was very common to see this new front with the wheel wells in it. It was really cool. That's from a police station from 1993. And this build is this is a mock, so it's not part of a set or anything, but I show this because this is a very popular build, like kind of that Jeep Wrangler look is what you see here, and a lot of cars look like that in the 90s. And also this car is a set, I think, called Waverunner. It pulls a fancy little motorboat behind it, but it's very sporty looking. It came out in 1995, and this I'll show because the Lego came out with these really cool axles that push the wheel out even further. The kind of that wider profile looking, it really made them look cool. So when I put it on there, it sticks the wheels out even further, and this one has it too. So I thought that was kind of a new axle to add to the Lego brick family. And a couple years later, we came out with this wonderful truck, and there was also a black one that came out at a similar time. But these are really cool and very exciting for Lego fans because it was a much larger vehicle, much more realistic looking, and also introduced the kind of a 6-wide stud on a Lego car, and also was very, very long. So this was kind of exciting, and Lego was going in the right direction at the time, or so it would seem. With any company, they're going to try different ideas, test the market with certain products, and that's what Lego did in the late 90s, in my opinion anyway. So about 1998, they started coming out with Lego vehicles that looked like these. Very, very different type of look. First off, you'll notice that the headlights are painted on. They're just decals. And they also notice that a lot of vehicles had these pointy noses instead of just a normal hood. So we kind of missed out on the light fixtures. A lot of them don't even have rear lights on them. I don't really know what's up with that, but that's just how they were. Even this fire engine, I mean, look how basic that is. It looks almost like a Duplo set, except the Lego parts are a little smaller. And what's most alarming about these, in my opinion, was the chassis they were built on. There was just one solid piece instead of several pieces making that up, which made for a very, very dull and boring build. Especially this thing. Look at this. There's nothing to it. It's got that long chassis that's just one piece, and yes, the axles are part of it. They don't come off, so you just poke the wheels on and boom, you're done. And it just has this windscreen and a couple of Lego bricks on the side, and this is supposed to be a tow truck. A very disappointing era for Lego bricks and Lego City cars in particular. So that was kind of an unfortunate era in my opinion, and that kind of lasted until about 2000, 2001, I think, about until this happened. So in 2003, Lego came out with this new line of police cars, and a few of those I have here in front of the camera, and this one in particular was really cool. A breath of fresh air, thankfully, from those hideous ones shown earlier. But this is a much bigger security van. Of course, it's going to be bigger because it's a massive truck. But you see, they brought back that awesome build with tons of pieces. The normal axles are back and in action once again. We even see this new style of truck. I thought this was such a cool looking vehicle when I saw it for the first time. They're giving their truck a lift. It's got an awesome grill, and it even introduces this new piece on top, which I think it was new at the time, but it's this really cool curved vehicle looking hood or top that kind of gives it that sleek look instead of that boxy square look that you see in a lot of the earlier vehicles. So breath of fresh air right there. They also came out with this really suave looking squad car from 2003 as well. Even put on these racing slicks on it, so apparently involved with Hypersuit. So it's good to see that as well. And if I move the camera down here a little bit, we see some new elements introduced to the LEGO vehicles. This one is a LEGO police car that came out in 2005. And this, you see a new chassis introduced. I don't know if it was the exact year it came out, but this is the first time I saw it in my LEGO collection, was an elongated car chassis to allow for these bigger wheels to be inside of them. So that was pretty cool to see that change. And also we saw these new fenders introduced as well that you kind of see sometimes in window frames. So they're starting to use those with LEGO cars. And all the LEGO cars, kind of from that point, always had these bigger wheels in them. So we kind of see the evolution of the car getting bigger and bigger. And speaking of getting bigger and bigger, this fire engine you see here and also this recycle truck are just massive. And these came out in 2005 as well. And you might the problem that I was having is a lot of my road plates could not accommodate the size of these vehicles. And that same year, they came out with these new road plates that these are sitting on, and these are a lot wider. I think the old ones had 4 studs on either side, and these only have 6. So it accommodated these larger vehicles to drive on them and pass each other without clipping each other. So that was kind of fun to see that, and obviously my LEGO City has evolved right along with it. Alright, moving right along, and these cars should be familiar to anybody who's collected LEGO in recent years. This is a LEGO set from 2008, just the truck part. I show this because of the new type of wheels that LEGO brought along, so something new there as well. Again, just kind of showing the continuity of the new chassis with LEGO cars. This is a LEGO set from 2011, so very, very recent. But this is also another large vehicle, and I show this one because I took this other one from a police station from a long time ago, and you can see the difference in size there. So quite different, all in all. So, and yes, if you're familiar with this vehicle and you have it, I know that these wheels are not indigenous to this particular car. I was just going through a phase where I liked having big wheels on everything. So, but moving right along, we see this updated police car, and I got this very, very recently. In fact, if I go and find that, here it is, that old police car, not from, what was this, 2005, I can't remember now, but you can see that it continues to get bigger and bigger. This is much longer, and new elements are introduced. So very cool to see that. Very more modern looking, I guess, sets. Okay, and we're pretty much at the end of the line here. These particular cars shouldn't look unfamiliar to anybody. These are mostly still available through LEGO, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a set that I picked up pretty recently, and this is just a pedestrian truck, and it is massive, 6 studs wide and very, very long, and they have these new fender elements to look a little bit bigger, and these new axles as well to hold these bigger wheels. And yes, I have given this a slight lift for those who have that set. And also want to show off something here with this tanker truck. And this is that same truck I showed you at the beginning. Same length on these, but you can see that in greater detail there. The amount of size difference is quite a lot. So LEGO are definitely looking to get much larger vehicles. So I don't know that you get any wider than that, but length is definitely something they'll continue to do. So this is a camper trailer, or a camper, or RV, I guess. This is Josh's set. He wanted me to feature as well to kind of show off how big LEGO cars are getting. And just kind of finish this off here, these are the current LEGO pedestrian cars that I picked up recently. Same bottom that you've seen in the last generation of car, but a much different look on the top. They've got they're actually starting to get mirrors on the side. Those elements are showing up, and they got a much sportier hood. Pretty cool looking, actually. I like these. So Lego is definitely going in the right direction on these as well. And of course, just to, last but not least, I'm throwing this little vehicle in there just to say that not all Lego vehicles are getting bigger. Of course, they're still throwing in the small vehicle from time to time, just to remind us that we need to save the planet, right? So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed the evolution of the Lego car. I have been collecting a very, very long time. I know I have Lego cars from many generations. I don't recycle them. I keep them all in my Lego City. I think it gives it a good character, and as long as they'll fit in here, they're going to go in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and yes, I am still working on this project. I'm waiting on some pieces. Hopefully I'll have that soon for you. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.